What's going on, Alabama fans? This is Brandon, aka Fresh, dropping another video for y'all. Appreciate all the love and support. As I stated before, as we always do, before we start this video, I need y'all to hit the like button, smash the like button, give me 100 out the gate. Y'all should already know the rules by now. This ain't nothing new. All right, so I'm talking today about the Alabama quarterback, specifically Ty Simpson. I don't know if y'all, follow Ty Simpson a lot or, kind of just get an idea of what's going on with him in this offseason, but he's been working out in Nashville. He's from around that area at QB Country, QB Country. That's a very prestigious quarterback development training facility. They have quite a few all over, mainly in the Southeast area, but pretty much all over. And he's been working out with them especially all summer. And they've been posting clips of Ty Simpson. And I already told y'all what my thoughts were in terms of Alabama's starting quarterback and who I believe will win. Please check that video out if you have not listened to that yet. But I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all right now, whoever wins, I believe it's Jalen Milroe. I believe Jalen Milroe is going to snatch the job in fall camp. But Ty Simpson is right. He's gonna be nipping at somebody's heels. Okay. If y'all remember last year's A-Day game, he was just a freshman. Last year's A-Day game, there was a lot that I personally liked. And anytime that I pretty much look at a quarterback, I want to know, what's your feel like? Yeah, the running and all that, and the big arm. Those are all sexy stuff. That's great. Okay, you definitely want to make sure that your quarterback has that in their arsenal if possible. But I look at more of the nuance type stuff. How do they see the game? How do they feel the game? And the quarterback that I actually really liked when he was at Alabama was John Parker Wilson. I believe that if he had another year, he definitely would have won a national championship at Alabama. He could have won a national championship with any of those teams that Alabama had outside of that 2008 season. I think he's just kind of a victim of just the time. Because the thing that I liked about John Parker was he had a great feel for the game. He just had a very average at best arm. And I'm really being nice when I say average. But in terms of just how he saw the game and how he felt it, I always felt that he played it like you hear Nick Saban speak of Bryce Young, he plays quarterback like a point guard. That's how I felt like when I first saw John Parker, because, he came right after basically Brody Croyle did. Brody had a cannon. Brody was a very good quarterback, but John Parker, he's not a cannon of a thrower. So he had to be very, heady and, being able to just make the right decision. He took off and he ran at the exact time that he should have ran. I mean, it was almost like majestic at times when you would see him out there operating. And I get a lot of the same feeling when I watch Ty Simpson. I'm not saying, before y'all start with the comments, I don't want to hear all that. I'm not saying Ty Simpson is John Parker Wilson, okay? I mean, there are levels to this. He was rated a 5-star for a reason. All right, so don't even start that. All right, but what I'm saying is that I like the same feel that he brings, just knowing when he's sitting in the pocket, knowing when to take off if necessary. Not just, as soon as he drops back, he's looking to run. But there are some times when you just got to feel it and feel it quick. Don't wait till you get max pressure and then all of a sudden you want to start trying to take off and making plays with your legs. I thought he was very decisive in whatever he did. And I just like the way the ball comes off his hand. I mean, he has a very nice arm. Like I said, if you watch some of those little clips that, QB Country has been posting, I mean, tight spiral. And yes, he's in shorts, no shoulder pads. I get it. Not getting all up in arms about that. So again, don't start flaming me in the comment section with all that. But still, you still know what it's supposed to look like. All right. And even when he was in Alabama and you saw him in the spring, a lot of nice, few good throws that he threw. He's right there, and I'm really big on coaches' kids. Okay. I'm really big on that. I'm really big on people who understand the game from a mental perspective. And a lot of that pedigree usually trickles down from the coach onto the son or the child in this, for whatever the sport might be. And I can speak to that because I've coached coaches' kids before in basketball. And it's the same thing. It's like they just understand, what the game is supposed to be. They may not be the most talented. A lot of times they aren't, but they're able to make the team and be they're able to be serviceable because they just understand. I mean, you can put them in for a few minutes or even longer because they just know what to do. They make the right play. They make the right play offensively, defensively. I'm speaking on basketball, but the same thing for football. And I feel like that when I watch Ty Simpson play, like he just makes a lot of the right plays that you might need. I do feel like Jalen is a little bit more dynamic, especially with his legs. But I feel like that right now they want to follow Jalen right now. I think that's what it all boils down to. That doesn't mean that Ty Simpson, they can't or they won't want to follow him. I just think as things stand right now, that's where the team is leaning towards. But we'll find all this out in fall camp. So all the pictures and posting of Jalen Milroe down in Florida with, a good group of people, all these videos that QB Country is posting of Ty Simpson, it really means absolutely nothing. All right. The great equalizer is going to be when they strap up in fall camp, when they play these scrimmages. Does Nick Saban feel like somebody has a better feel and grasp of what they want to do? And that includes Tyler Buchner as well. Those are going to be the guys that's going to get the looks to say, okay, this is who we're going to ride with. Forget what the players are thinking. That's all great. I'm glad that they love this person over that person. But these are the ones this is the one that's convinced me. And that's who we're going to ride with, So what I'm saying is that based on what I've seen in 2 spring games, especially from Ty Simpson, and just, all the other, physical attributes, the mental attributes, it's going to be very close. I can't even remember the last time there's been a really, really, really close. AJ and Phillip Sims, that's the last one where we really thought it was really close. Outside of that, I don't think anybody really felt like Blake Barnett was going to be the guy. Shout out to Stephen M. Smith. Got the tip that Jalen was going to be the guy that was going to start. Got a lot of flack for that, But still, outside of that, there really wasn't another close competition. Really think about it. After that, it was Tua. And then after that, it was Mac Jones. We kind of thought maybe Bryce Young, but it wasn't close. And then Bryce Young and Paul Tyson and everybody, that wasn't close. It wasn't even a question that Bryce was going to be the guy. So this is going to be very entertaining. This is going to be the talk of fall camp. Next week is SEC Media Days. I expect Nick Saban to get a lot of questions about the quarterback position. He's going to get a lot of questions about a lot of things, but this is definitely going to be one of them. And it's going to be an exciting time. Last time I can remember, it hasn't been a long time since, you really get amped up with a lot of storylines about fall camp. So this is one to really watch. Ty Simpson is not over until Nick Saban says it's over. I believe Jalen Milroe is going to be the guy, but keep your eyes out for Ty Simpson nipping at the heels of whether it's Jalen Milroe, Tyler Buchner, whoever gets the nod. Ty Simpson, if he's not the guy, then he is going to be right underneath whoever, and he's going to be like a shadow on whoever. I feel that's going to be the case. So, all right, that's all I got for y'all today. I appreciate the love and all the love and adoration that you've had so far. I've been reading some of the comments. I really appreciate it. If you haven't done so, again, please hit that like button, smash that like button, share this video with your favorite Alabama fan. Make sure you're following us on all our social medias. If you haven't subscribed, we're trying to get to 35,000 subscribers. All right, we're close. Y'all make sure we get to 35,000 if you hit this video. If you're not subscribing, y'all hating. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Y'all hating. What y'all listening for? Y'all not even subscribed. All right. But seriously, hit the like button, smash the like button, subscribe. Follow us on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Make sure you pick up a subscription, touchdownalabama.com. Show all your love and support. I definitely appreciate it. This is Brandon, aka Fresh, signing off.